Hey guys, General Grove here from Construction Simulator 2's fan page. This is Construction Simulator 2. I'm working on the excavation foundation contract, very simple contract. I love excavating, so I definitely took this contract on. I didn't even know it existed, so you'll probably see a lot more of me fooling around with this. This is actually me just building a ramp to get inside of the foundation to complete some of the tasks, and I have a lot of fun doing this, but it's a long process, so I wanted to show you guys how the process goes. And if you hear any whirring or whining in the background, that's actually the hurricane winds from Hurricane Irma. We're in the evacuation zone. We prepared, we decided to stay here, and I wanted to continue to work on these videos, and I just love Construction Simulator 2 so much that there's no way I was going to tear myself away from it, even though we're kind of in harm's way here. So as you can see right now, the first ramp was a little crude, kind of on accident, worked it out. It's just not good enough. So taking the D8 dozer, and I'm going to be pushing the soil down, but very gradually. And you really have to be careful when doing this, because the dozer will screw up any of the free soil that you have, because in the game the physics of the free soil is very touchy. So if I move my dozer the wrong way, I will blade right into it. There'll be a gigantic gash, and then I'll have to work really hard to cover it up. So here you'll notice that I'll be bringing in some extra soil to help make the ramp. And this is actually soil that I had dug up out of a previous task on the same contract. Now, I tried keeping myself from falling into this pit because I knew that was going to happen, but just letting a little soil out will help me catch some traction. And this is one reason that I know players really want to have some kind of towing vehicle or some kind of winching system that will help us pull these vehicles out when they get stuck like this, because they get stuck like this a lot, and it's really annoying. You could have a little bump or a little pile of dirt, your vehicle gets caught on it, and you got to reset the vehicle, and it just disrupts your whole flow. And right now I'm getting a little annoyed by the fact that I couldn't get out of this, so hey, got out of it. Alright, so back to the dozer. We are going to be working on piling the dirt up and making the ramp, and you want it a little bit wider. You want about 2 dozer blades wide, just so that you can get your front end loader, your wheel loader, your excavator, your dozer, or your dump trucks up and down the ramp more effectively. And the trick to doing this too is keeping the blade up at the highest point and tilting the blade forward, and then slowly working it down, just gradually working it down and being very, very careful with it. You'll see I keep it high as much as I can go, and then just work the dirt upwards. Don't work it down, because you'll end up screwing up the ramp. You can start working it down at the beginning, but once you get your dozer into that area of the foundation, work the dirt upward. You see me, I keep going back and forth, keeping the blade forward, keeping the blade as high as I can, and just going up and down until I got myself a nice little ramp going that the dozer can climb up and down easily. Now, once you get to this point where you need to start leveling off the ramp, you want to lower the blade ever so much and just slowly work the dirt, because if not, then you're going to end up with a big problem, and you're going to see in a second how bad the problem can get, because you can really screw it up. Right here, I'm going to go up the ramp, being very careful, trying to keep the blade forward, keep the blade up, tilt it down very, very slightly. It's all about precision and patience when you're building these ramps, because the slightest screw up, like I said, can ruin the whole ramp for you. Now I can tell that if I keep messing with it, I'm going to screw it up even more. So now it's time to go off to the side of it and push a little bit of the excess dirt away from that ramp, so that the curvature in the ramp will not be so immense. You don't want too much exaggeration in the curvature, as you can see there, because when you go to back in or back out of that ramp, you're going to get caught and it's going to screw up your whole game. So now we're going to be turning back around. Like I said, it's best to work from the bottom up. Keep the blade up as far as you can, and now slowly work away some of that extra soil. And you can see that there's not a lot of extra soil, so I'm going to start lowering the blade and slowly working it into a more level plane. Again, very, very careful process. You want to be as careful as possible. And you see there, I wasn't careful. My blade dipped down into the free soil, and now I've got myself another problem. So I need to go around, I need to re-level this side out, which again is cutting into my time. Blade forward, level it out, keep it high. Alright. Now if I keep messing with it, I'm just going to make it worse. So what I'm going to end up doing is bringing in that dump truck and piling some dirt in those empty areas, and then using the dozer again to level it out. And once you've done this properly, you can see that it's almost completely level, which is good enough. Now take the dozer, bring the blade forward, lower it down but not too far into the ground, and just go in reverse. So you're kind of scraping the top layer of the dirt and you're leveling out any imperfections. Go back to the bottom into the pit, and you can either keep working up the ramp to level it out, or if you don't want to screw it up too much, just leave it alone. Now let's test it out with the front end loader, or the wheel loader. And you see there's that little lip there, and you really want to just drive back and forth on top of this a couple of times with the wheel loader, because the game actually allows the free soil to level out or diminish because of the physics in the game. So the more you drive in a certain area, the further compacted the dirt becomes. And you can notice on that ledge there by the dozer, there's a lot of compaction, there's a lot of dirt missing, and that's because I had an excavator standing there excavating that area, and the free soil started to give way and left those track marks. So take your front end loader, take your wheel loader, drive it up and down, and just kind of make yourself your own little groove. That way the lip of the ramp isn't so exaggerated, it isn't going to screw up your game. Now, just for shits and giggles, I should say, S and G could bring in the compactor and compact the dirt. Now, I'm not sure how effective this is, but I'm just doing it just because I want to make sure there's that extra protection when I'm driving my wheel loader up and down the ramp. I want this soil to be compacted. I don't want the wheels to dig into the soil too much and cause myself ruts, which I can get caught on, and we all know how annoying that can be. So bring the compactor in and just go up and down the ramp. Very simple, and it's gonna save you a little bit of time. Another thing I forgot to mention too, when you're doing this, when you're making your own ramps, make sure that you have the camera setting on orbit. If you have it set on the follow camera, whenever you're doing these delicate processes of moving soil or compacting soil, if you have it on follow, you're gonna totally miss the important angles. If you have it on orbit, you can spin the camera around and be very delicate, be more precise when you're doing this. Now, the compacting's done. The dozing, I'm not gonna do anymore because I'll mess it up. Now let's test it out and see how the ramp is working now. I can complete the rest of this excavation task with the wheel loader. And if you've ever played Construction Simulator 2014 and you played the public school or the public pool contract, you will notice that there is a ramp already built in there for you. And if you're like me, I love driving the wheel loader inside of the pool and excavating it that way. It's actually much faster and a little more challenging and also a lot more fun. So I like building these ramps when I have a chance to, and really get in there and dig the contract faster and use the wheel loader, because I think I've clocked more than 12 hours with the wheel loader. You can clearly tell it's my favorite vehicle to use in this game, even though I'm a huge backhoe and excavator fan. Now, the ramp isn't beautiful, it isn't the best ramp in the world, but it works. It's effective. I'm not getting tossed around, I'm not getting stuck on any roots. I'm able to get in and get out effectively, which is what you want to be able to do. There's a couple other contracts in this game that allow you to build ramps, but they're actually pre-made ramps that you just fill in yourself, and I'll show you that in just a second. This ramp isn't as beautiful as that ramp is, but damn, does it really help to have a ramp like this, and it came up pretty effective. I really enjoyed making this ramp. It did take a couple of hours, and it was a lot of fun. It actually made this whole contract a lot more exciting. So you'll see here, this is the ramp that you can find on the parking garage contract. You pre-make it, it's already done for you, so it's a lot more effective. Now, if you want to post some of your photos, join the Construction Simulator 2 fan forum and wiki, and that's Construction Simulator 2. See you later.